Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as the opening government, we strongly propose that the government should fully own and manage all public transportation in Indonesia. This debate is about who should control and operate public transportation, a vital daily need that affects tens of millions of Indonesians. We define fully owned and managed as the state owns all infrastructure, buses, trains, terminals, sets roads and prices, and directly employs staff rather than outsourcing to or parenting with private firms. We believe public transportation is not a business but a public service, just like education or healthcare. What's wrong today? Indonesia's current system is fragmented and semi-privatized. Many cities rely on private operators like Angkot or Bus Mini, which are purely regulated. Fare prices vary and safety standards are inconsistent. In rural and outer regions, public transport is either non-existent or unaffordable. This leads to inefficiency, inequality, and instability. We propose that the central and regional government acquire and unify existing transport system, invest in new infrastructure, especially in underserved areas, set affordable fares and subsidize transport for the poor, standardize safety, maintenance, and training. Accessibility and equity. Only a fully public system ensures universal access, especially for low income and rural citizens. Private firms abandon areas that are unprofitable instead can. Unified government run system enables smart road planning, one ticket system, and intermodal integration. Bus, train vary. Currently, operators cannot cooperate, causing delay and inefficiency. When something goes wrong, like a fatal bus crash, who's responsible? Private firms deflect blame. A public operator is directly accountable to voters, not shareholders. The government is the only actor with the incentive and power to create long-term climate-friendly policies like investing in electric buses and green infrastructure even when not profitable. Economic development, reliable transportation promotes social mobility, regional development, and job creation. Only the state has the scale to ensure inclusive progress across the archipelago. Opposition may say private companies are more efficient, but efficiency without equity is exclusion. Private firms cut corners and abandon the poor to case profit. And they may argue the government is corrupt or slow. That's a reason for reform, not surrender given not control one fixed public transport. It enters inequality. And they may claim innovation comes from competition. We say innovation should serve people, not profit. Public system worldwide, like Singapore's MRT or Japan's TR, prove that state-run transport. We don't just want more buses, we want fairer, safer, greener Indonesia, and the future depends on a system that runs for the people, by the people, not for profit. That's why we beg this house to propose. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as the opening opposition, we strongly oppose the motion. This House would let the government fully own and manage all public transportation in Indonesia. This debate is about how to provide the best public transportation system for a nation as vast and diverse as Indonesia. We believe that what matters most is not who owns it, but how well it serves the people. We frame this debate around efficiency, innovation, accountability, and financial sustainability. These are the real drivers of a high performing transport system. The current system in Indonesia is a hybrid. The government owns some system like KRL, MRT, Transjakarta, while others are operated by private or regional actors, especially in rural areas. We propose to retain this hybrid model but strengthen it with stricter regulation, targeted subsidies, and public-private partnership that prioritize underserved regions. This way, we improve equity and service without falling into the trap of government inefficiency and monopolization. We all want accessible transport, but full government ownership means bloated, big carries slow innovation, and limited accountability in many cases. It leads to corruption, poor maintenance, and lack of incentive to improve. Private operators are performance driven. They must compete to or lose passengers. From Gojek apps, it's clear that the private sector has revolutionized transportation. A fully state-run model risks killing the progress. Why should we limit smart tech-based solutions just because of ideology? Nationalizing and managing the system would cost billions each year. It's money that could go to education or healthcare, plus government-run service often run deficits, which leads to either fare hikes or service cuts. Indonesia is not Jakarta alone. We must allow local government and private operators to tailor solutions to local needs. Nationalized system imposes a rigid top-down structure that doesn't fit regions like Papua or Lombok. Private and public operators create choice for consumer. Not everyone wants the same thing. Multiple provides mean diverse routes, service levels, and price points. Monopolies remove that freedom. And they'll say public transport is a right, not a business. We agree, but what doesn't mean only the state can deliver it. The private sector can fulfill rights to under the right regulation. They say only the government can ensure fairness, but fairness isn't graduated by ownership. It's granted by rules, enforcement, and oversight. Let the government regulate, not run. They also will argue private operators abandon rural areas. That's why we propose targeted subsidies and incentives to serve rural areas without giving up the benefit of private efficiency. We all want affordable, accessible, and safe transport, but full government control is not the path. It leads to innovation, it kills innovation, and burden taxpayers. The smart path is a regulated partnership, not a monopoly. We stand for balanced, flexible, and effective public transport, and that's why we beg this House to oppose. Thank you.